Let me speak plainly. It's unethical to hold people accountable for ideals you have never made explicit. Leadership is not about silently carrying standards in your head and expecting your team to intuit them. Leadership is about forging shared norms, norms that are articulated, agreed upon, and practiced consistently. Implicit ideals are dangerous because they masquerade as fairness. Leaders often believe they are being reasonable, principled, and consistent, but their team experiences something very different: confusion, fear, and inconsistent accountability. People don't know what the leader wants. They don't know how to act in ways that will be supported. They don't know when they will be reprimanded for crossing an invisible line. I once faced a situation where a team member consistently undermined my leadership role. For 2 years, I responded with humility, listening carefully, acknowledging concerns, apologizing when needed. But the behavior persisted. Eventually, I paused our regular meetings to establish clear organizational norms for how we ought to work together. To my surprise, a colleague confronted me, insisting that pausing the meeting showed no self-reflection and violated the organization's leadership philosophy. I was stunned. There were no explicit norms for how leaders should manage conflict or rebuild trust. Yet my decisions were judged against an unspoken expectation, someone's personal ideals masquerading as organizational standards. In that moment, I wasn't disempowered by the employee's behavior. I was disempowered by foggy organizational norms. This is what implicit ideals do. They create perplexity. They damage trust, and they leave leaders and teams without a shared framework for navigating conflict, accountability, and collaboration. And they allow individuals to weaponize their personal preferences under the guise of organizational values. Lofty philosophies mean nothing if they are not translated into clear procedures. Vision without guidance is inspirational fog. Organizational values must become roadmaps, practical, actionable, and explicit. Otherwise, they're meaningless. Leaders must hold authority lightly. They must resist the temptation to impose personal preferences. They must empower their teams to shape norms together. And they must be willing to examine their own assumptions, especially when storming reveals them. Implicit ideals are not harmless. They are unethical, and they must be replaced with explicit norms forged through honest dialogue, shared commitment, and courageous leadership.